what you could be doing. Because if you did that, you would be just like any other scholar. You would be just like a valedictorian when she or he is in high school. So you would be like a doctor as a person, as in a person that has a doctorate, where they just keep completing one program after another and they don't stop. Whatever it is that they could possibly learn, they just keep going, keep going. They don't stop. We have that ability to do that. As manifestors, we have the ability to do that. But we stunt our own growth. We stop things that could be or that can be. Or we just pause them. Not even stop them. That's the wrong word. We pause them. And we pause them until divine says one of two things. Okay, well, you've done enough. It's kind of like up there on Charmed when not once, but twice to three times they dealt with the angel of destiny, where the first time they had done enough. They killed not one. They killed one source, and then they were offered an opportunity to just move on with their lives, and the book would actually go to a future descendant to start all over again, or not start over, or start off where they left off, or whatever demons was killing or doing whatever, anything low vibrational. Of course they would continue to do that. It is what it is. But the responsibility would no longer be on their shoulders. Sometimes we are given that opportunity, but depending on what your place is in life, you won't ever have that opportunity. I don't see myself ever having that opportunity. And quite frankly, for the same reasons why the charmed ones didn't do it, is probably about the same reason why I refuse to do it. Because I would have to turn around and read my book backwards. And I would have to experience all that hurt and all that loss. I would have to have a day like I did today. And, I was, like I said, this week is very intentional. Every day this week is very intentional. Everything it is me getting ahead of where I could have been months ago, but it's also getting ahead to things that is extremely important to me. And since I'm in a position where I am and things are not necessarily going exactly the way I want them to be in my current experience, it's like I might as well go ahead and do my job. Like I'm doing my job, but jumpstart my job and go right ahead and, reorganize some things, organize some things, quantum leap forward, and do some things that I know that I want to do for myself and my greatest and highest good, as well as others and their greatest and highest good. Um, but today was a huge kick to the vajayjay for me today, where I'm like, I was, and this was before it got, actually, I got quick. I kind of got kicked to the JJ twice today. The first time I got kicked to my JJ, I got up, doing the most, doing my thing and everything. And I was actually just about to fix my ring light. I've had my baby since 2020, and it's like for the last 2 or 3 months, I've been dropping my baby way more than I ever have. And so now she's to this place where I can crack her together, snap her together, and she'll stay together for a little bit. But as soon as she drop or she fall or something, the top part just fall off. And I really don't have time for that. I'm about to upgrade. I am upgrading, have been upgrading, will continue to upgrade. So I'm definitely going to get another one. But I knew that just to fix the issue, I just went on and got ghetto with it, and I got some scotch tape to go and keep, to put it in place and to keep it in place or whatever. So that's what I was doing. I had gotten up, went to go get the tape to start putting it together because I knew this was going to happen today or tonight or whatever. And all of a sudden, I was just sitting here and, I was in a meditative state, been staying in a meditative state, and it just hit me what I was feeling, how I was feeling. Um, the thing about being in love with yourself and being in love with love is once you've arrived, once you've become a complete person, once you've gotten into union with yourself, yeah, you do desire having love outside of yourself. Of course you do. You want to make love. You want to feel your partner inside of you, or your partner on you, whatever the situation may be. You want to have that most human connection, because that human connection also helps to ground you and center you, especially when you're floating. And today, that's how I felt. I was really, really floating today. Like, it would have been so easy for me to just close some curtains over there, do the same thing I did, like take out my trash, go out there and spend time with Nora, because I know that's what keeps me regular. By doing that routine, that part of my routine, keeping that part of my routine is a must. Because if I don't, and I do it for one day, sometimes just one day would do it, but one day going into 2 days, I can feel super all over the place, ungrounded, and discombobulated by not going outside and having that time. And my space feels discombobulated if I got some stinky, funky trash, which I go out of my way not to have that, not to keep that in here, so my space can stay in alignment. That being said, though, I could have did those two things. Took my shower, I did that, ate good, real nice, and all that, and just turned on my movies and my TV shows and enjoyed myself sufficiently. But in reality, I wanted more. I desired more. I was hungry. I was hungry for more. And one of the things I was really hungry for is I was having flashbacks. I wanted to be as connected to my current mate as possible today. I wanted to have sex. That's just what it is. My body wanted it. It's not that it necessarily needs it, but it definitely wanted it. And so that's where I was, only for me to have a moment and recognize and realize that I kind of missed somebody else. And not for the sex, for connection. Yeah, just for connection. I was thinking about the past. I was reminiscing. I wasn't trying to. Divine just took me there. And I even asked, why are y'all showing me this? Why are y'all bringing this to me right now? Like, I don't understand. Why y'all doing this? I was really saying it. And they're like, because you need it. Like, you're being triggered. This is going to be a small little dark night of the soul for you. It is what it is. And it was. And I cried and I felt some type of way. And that's what I mean when I say a lot of people will say things to you like, don't you wish? No. They used to say, don't you wish you would be a child again? Actually, no. I haven't ever wanted to be a child again. I didn't want to be a child when I was a child. And I mean, that's different for most people. They may even look at my life and my lifestyle, where I am and what's happened. It does not matter. I prayed myself away from being a child because I didn't have a good childhood. Not everybody did. It is what it is. Um, But in my situation today, I'm like, why are y'all showing me this? Why are you showing me this person? Why you want me to think about this person? Why? And I had my little dark night of the soul. I cried. And I accepted the pieces of wisdom that I received. And I kept it moving. And I went on with the rest of my day. And then my mate actually showed up unexpectedly. I did ask him for something, and he did bring that. But from the conversation I had earlier with him, as well as the mood that I was in, I wasn't necessarily ready, which is certain things that, you do. I think I kind of said this at the beginning or whatever. You do things for people that you love and you care about. And I have found myself falling back. Not falling back as in I'm done, it's over with, or anything like that. I just find myself no longer doing things that's just not vibrationally compatible to what he's doing. Fair exchange is a robber. Don't take more than you give. Yeah, you can give more, but it should be appreciated and all that good jazzy stuff. But one thing that I do for my own peace as well as for his peace, because I do like him being around, is I like to make things the way that I know he will be comfortable. And since I wasn't aware that he was just going to pop up on me an hour early, needless to say, I wasn't ready. I was still handling business over there, getting some stuff together. But it was pretty decent in here. I'd already vacuumed and all that. The only thing that hadn't been taken out was the garbage. And that wasn't bad. It wasn't like it was smelly or something. But he's got a pet peeve about any kind of garbage. And It was just the mood and the energy. It was just, I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. It was obvious I was putting